Hi guys, it's Pink Vision Tarot here, and I'm just going to do a general reading for water signs for the week of the 18th of May. As I said, it's general, take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you for subscribing, all the people who have, that's really neat. This account is not a business account. It's just to, it's for me to give messages. It's not to make money, just to let you know, because I have a job. But if anyone does want to donate, I will be giving the donations to a charity that support victims of crime. In my country, they do advocacy for victims who never really have a voice when something's happened to them or a loved one. So that's what I like to do, because I've had support from this particular charity. And when you're going through court and trials, it's, you can't do it alone. You need support. So, water signs. What is the energy for water signs for this week? Oh, sun's dropped out, but we'll put that back. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Page of Pentacles, a nice offer coming in, maybe some money coming in. A steady offer. No, Knight of Pentacles. That's interesting. Look, they sort of just... Is it too good to be true? It's opposing each other. Conflict of interest. That's what I've so far from these two cards. Something is a conflict of interest this week. So you know what a conflict of interest is. It's like when you are, say, a police officer and you investigate your daughter's crimes. It's not going to work, is it? If you go somewhere to get some support and the person that's supporting you knows the person who's committed the crime, or, it's just what a conflict of interest is. And that's what I get from those two cards. Page of Cups. It's like, what are we dealing with this week, water signs? Children? Children going back to school, maybe. That might be the biggest thing. Page of Cups reversed, immature, not that stable. Maybe this is about dealing with children going back to school this week after being in lockdown, and, you just have to balance. One's happy with it, one isn't. Oh my God. You can't even make this up. Page of Pentacles upright, Knight of Cups reversed. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups reversed. That's like, there's a conflict of interest. There's something going on. It's either with children, young people. There's a conflict of interest somewhere. It's a weird energy. I've never had the cards come out like this before, ever. So they're both reversed. That's one upright and one, wow. I think this week, if it is to do with kids going back to school, there might be some that find it hard to transition back into being in a classroom, maybe. Or there's some kind of conflict of interest here. Someone got involved with something that they shouldn't have gotten involved with. The Chariot, that's a Cancer card, but you've got these two water sign cards. So moving forward now, I'll see what else there is. Travel, moving forward. Seven of Cups. Options. Yeah, I actually just really feel that this is about children going back to school, the family getting back into a routine. And it's going to be difficult for some of the kids to get back into that routine. Aries card, Emperor, authority figure. This could be a principal. This could be a father figure. This could be someone of authority coming in. So there's two messages again, and I think Aquarius had that as well. 10 of Wands to crown the reading. Conflict of interest, water signs this week, for some reason. I can't quite work out what it is. It could be something to do with options. So that could mean it could be anything from stock market or you know, property or something like that, because there's the Seven of Cups. So there's a conflict of interest somewhere. Someone shouldn't be buying, like a real estate agent buys this property and they shouldn't have, and then they sell it the next day to make money. So the vendor's like, hey, hold on, you shouldn't have done that. I should have got that extra money. You sold it on the next day. So, you know, there's that sort of energy that I'm feeling, like someone's doing something to pull the wool over someone's eyes, because the Seven of Cups can be the con artist card as well. So if it's not that, it's to do with children going back to school and transitioning from, you know, just being at home and not doing anything for all those weeks, and having to get back into the flow of life and the, you know, flow of school again, which isn't going to be easy for everyone. But, you know, we have to move forward. We have to, you know, some countries have flattened the curve and they're moving forward. So that's really good. So that's sort of the message I get. But again, I really feel there's a conflict of interest somewhere. And I think it's to do with an option. Someone getting involved. It's like that insider trading. I don't know why I get that from the spread, but that's what I'm picking up. Water signs. I'm going to just do an oracle as well. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Change of focus. Yeah, well, thoughts become reality. So if we're focusing on things that are not serving us, or an idea or an outcome that hasn't manifested yet, and we're focusing on the negative, of course it will manifest. So let's change our focus to make something more positive come in. Let's change our focus. Scorpio. Daydreams and decisions. Interesting, both sort of green, these cards. 5 and 7. Yeah, daydreams and decisions. You know, there's something you need to make a decision on. There's something that you need to settle. There's something that you need to do. There's something that you need to become, that you need to help become a reality. Pisces. Clarity and belief. You know, the few cards have come up about believing in ourselves, because sometimes we just get to a point where we don't believe in ourselves, and that's unfortunately a part of life, because sometimes, you know, we get thrown lemons and it's what we do with them, remember? So I think, Pisces, we need to start really believing in ourselves and listening to our heart, and, you know, not feeling afraid if you have intuition that's telling you something. Don't be afraid of what it is. You know, some people, when they have a gift and they see messages and they see spirit, they get really frightened. And I mean, that's understandable. It is scary, especially when you're young, and, you know, spirits visit you when you're young. But if you've got a gift, believe in yourself, and that gift will just become stronger and stronger and stronger. So water signs. This Emperor might have good intentions, but this Emperor might be doing a little bit of insider trading. So thank you, water signs.